Um, Hello. Um, I, first of all, good morning. Some of you may not be looking at this in the morning, but it is almost 7:30 here in Tempe, Arizona. And I recorded this before, um, but wanted to come back and I have a little vanity, which I should probably try to do something with myself because this is me literally. I've been up for a while, but me, no makeup, no anything, just coming on camera. So I don't know how vain I really am. I should have maybe tried to put on some makeup or something, but um, I kind of stumbled in the first one, and also I was being vain about the first one. But I guess I wanted to be clear in my intention. Um, I started this channel about 4 years ago, and I recorded, and then I never recorded again. Um, but I wanted to um, come and just share my thoughts about um, the pain that comes with being a Black woman. And there's a lot of beauty in being a Black woman. I'm thankful um, that either I made the choice or the divine made the choice for me to come and have this life experience as a Black woman. Um, and I'm at a point in my life now. I'm getting teary eyed. I uh, am at a point in my life where I'm doing a lot of work around feminism, around being a woman, around being a woman of color, and then also being a Black woman. And so I've been reading and listening to um, a lot of books, and one person that I go to all the time is Bell Hooks. And I was going and I was reading Ain't I a Woman, and she talks about the strong Black woman and the strength of Black women, and how people often talk about that or remark about our strength. And she says so beautifully the way only Bell Hooks can, and with just such ease to say we're recognized for us having to stand in the face of oppression. Um, to stand in the face of oppression, but people not recognizing that it's one thing to stand in the face of oppression and endure it, but to transform it. And that Black women haven't arrived there. And that experience is very painful. And I think that's the space that I'm trying to get to. And I I don't necessarily have spaces like that here in Arizona. So I thought to myself, well, if I need a space to do that and to talk about, the strength that I have, but the pain that's also there, and that it's really hard. There are other people who are having the same experience. There are other women. Maybe they're cisgender like me or trans Black women, but having this experience where we know that we're strong, but it's hard and it's painful. And that we don't always have to be these strong women, right? We know that that is in our DNA. We have cellular memory. We have cellular memory of that. And I feel like I've kind of been off of my purpose or task, and there's been this gnawing. And so I realize that wherever I'm at, I have a responsibility. I'm getting emotional. I have a responsibility to not just focus on myself, which is important because Black women don't do that enough. But in where that I can create space for other women of color to really talk about we have this beauty, we have this strength, but we need help too. And it's hard. And we need to be cared for. And I realized that about myself. And I realized that about other women of color. And because I'm living this life as a Black woman, I particularly see this need among Black women. So I'm just sharing and creating space because I feel like that's what I need to do. And hopefully that this platform will be a space. I hope that this finds people. I do. My intention is that it will find women of color, whether they're cis or trans. I can strongly speak from the space of a Black woman because I'm living this experience. But I wanted just to provide that space because I need that space. So I think the thing that you want, you have to cultivate. And so if this finds you, if there's things that you want to talk about or explore, please feel free to comment, and I'll be glad to do so. So, God bless. I hope that the label of being strong and enduring, it may be a part of something that you've had to do, but maybe you can lay your burdens down here and you don't always have to carry so much weight, but be heard and be recognized and be supported, because I know that it's hard. And oftentimes the world doesn't look at us to say, her reality is hard. How can I help her? So I want to show up and say, how can I help? All right. God bless, and I look forward to connecting. Peace.